Welcome back to the second half of our 30-day yoga challenge. This is day number 16. Day number 16. We're going to do a little bit of heart openers again. We gave our arms a day off yesterday. We're going to come back to arms a little bit today. Just really give yourself a little bit of a stretch. You won't really need any props other than a block and your yoga mat. So gather all your items and I will see you for day number 16. All right, we're settling in to day number 16 of our practice. Come to a nice comfortable spot. We have reached 16 whole days together. I am so happy that you have me along on your yoga journey. I hope that you are doing well. And today's mantra is, I am free to be myself. Please take that to heart. You are free to be yourself. You are one of one. No one else is like you. Be you. Everyone else is taken, right? So take that to heart. Even when you're off the mat, engaging in your day-to-day. Sometimes we feel like we have to fit in. We have to be like everyone else. But be yourself. Be yourself. So take that mantra in as we go throughout our practice today. Put your own little flow to it. Maybe if you want your own music on the practice, right? This is your practice. You do what you like. You're free to be your unique self. So bring your own unique self to the practice. As we come to a nice comfortable spot, just want you to move your neck nice and slow from left to right. We're not going down too far. Just invite some movement. And then start it with the shoulders. Again, your own unique movement. Be yourself. Come into the breath. And then invite your body for some stillness. We're going to focus on the mantra today. Taking your hands to heart center. Saying the mantra rather aloud or to yourself. I am free to be myself. I am free to be myself. Take that in. Continue this throughout the practice. Take it off the mat. I am free to be myself. Continue that mantra throughout the practice. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, close mouth. Inhale in. Exhale, I am free to be myself. Inhale in. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, I am free to be myself. Place your hands down, palm faces up. Take your shoulders back. Take that right ear down onto your right shoulder. This time I want you to take that right hand over to your left shoulder. Stretch it out. Press away with your opposite fingers into the mat. Take 1 more full deep breath in and exhale, let it out. And release the hand, bring the chin back up to neutral and the left ear down onto the left shoulder. Again, taking your hand across onto your opposite shoulder, onto your fingertips. Continue to breathe. And take 1 more big cycle of breath. Release your hand, bring your neck back up to neutral. We're going to take our hands onto our knees as we push away. You're going to round out your spine, push away, and come back up. Lift through the chest, push away. This is our seated cat-cows, and lift up through the chest. Take your hands and interlace them behind you. If your hands don't interlace, feel free to just hold on to your arms. Taking your shoulder blades to touch. Take your drishti point right in front of you. Just feel those shoulder blades coming back. And on that exhale, release it down. Take your arms up overhead. Exhale, bring your hands down onto your mat. Lower your head down wherever you are. On that inhale, walk your hands back up into a nice comfortable seat. We're going to come up into our tabletop position. Taking your knees hip distance apart. We're stacking our knees right over our hips. Knees are hip distance. Hands are going to be shoulder distance apart. We're going to wrap our triceps back. For our cat-cows, inhale, lower the belly. Bring the gaze up towards the ceiling. On that exhale, press into the fingertips. Arch the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, release. Exhale, push up. We're going to do 4 more like this at your own breath. Letting yourself be you. Taking your time with it, however fast or slow that you need to go. And when you're done, you can come back to a neutral tabletop position. We're going to take our knees out nice and wide, giving our body a rock from left to right. Moving your shoulders down on one side and then the other. Very nice. Come back to center. Walk your knees back up towards the center. Knees are hip distance apart, coming back to your tabletop position. We're going to take our left hand, we're going to bring it back and make a circle coming all the way around to the front, and keep making your circles. You can watch your hand with your gaze, moving your shoulder around. Just inviting some mobility here. And then pause, go the opposite way. Keep your circles as big as you can get them. Continue to breathe. One last one. And take your hand down. We're coming back to our tabletop position. We're going to go to the opposite side. So taking that right hand, bring it back, make your circles. Again, making those circles nice and wide. You can follow your hand with your gaze. Keep going. We got 2 more on this side. And then bringing that hand to stillness, take it the opposite way. So we're warming up our shoulders. We are going to use our shoulders today, so we want to get them nice and warm. Take 2 more circles. And take it down, come back into your tabletop position. I want you to take your heels, your hips down towards your heels. Shift the weight back into your heels. Bringing your hips down, taking your forehead down onto the mat, taking your hands out. Release your forearms. Relax your body here. Letting your shoulders get nice and soft. Your forearms relax. Take 1 more full deep breath in and exhale out. We're going to come back into our tabletop position. Taking our left arm up towards the sky. Open it up towards the side and then thread it underneath your right hand. Take your forehead down onto the mat. Take 2 breaths. On your next inhale, bring that arm back up overhead. Bring the gaze up towards the hand, bring it down, give your body a little rock. We're going to do the same thing on our right side. So take your right hand up towards the sky and then thread it under your left. Come down onto your forehead, rest your shoulder. Take 2 more breaths. On your inhale, press into the hand as you bring that hand back up overhead and lower it down. We're here in our tabletop position. Just give your body a rock from left to right. I want you to drop your forearms. So readjust your body to where your knees are directly over your hips. Lower your forearms down onto your mat. So come down onto your forearms. Your hands are going to be shoulder distance apart. Lower your chest down towards the mat. So here we're starting our puppy pose. So in your puppy pose, you're lowering your chest down, your forearms are down. Now to your comfort level, I want you to extend that right hand and then the left. Taking your chest and your forehead down onto the mat, coming into our puppy pose. Letting your shoulders open up here. Again, those knees are stacked over your hips. Allowing your chest to surrender down towards your mat. Your toes are untucked. Continue to breathe. This heart opener can be a little intense. So just breathe here. We're going to be here for another 5 breaths. Letting your shoulders get nice and soft. With every breath, let your body sink into this posture. Let your body get a little bit more comfortable. And on your next inhale, we're going to walk one hand right beside our ear and then push up as we walk the opposite arm in. Again, move your body. We're going to sink our hips back towards our heels. Take your hands back towards your feet. Rest your forehead down. Relax your shoulders. Let your shoulders just melt away here. We're going to bring our hands back beside our ears as we push ourselves up. Having a seat on your heels or having a seat on a block, whatever one's comfortable to you. Bringing your arms up overhead. We're going to bring our hands to heart center, place them behind our head. Just stretching out our shoulders. Lift up through your chest. And on that exhale, if it's available to you, we're going to release our hands, take them back down onto the mat. Take your forehead back down. Place your hands again back together behind your head. Feel that stretch on your shoulders, on your triceps. Take 2 more breaths. Release your hands back down to the earth. Come back to your tabletop position. Push forward, almost like a high upward facing dog or cobra. And then push back to your tabletop position. Now I'm going to show you, if you like to deepen that posture just a little bit within your puppy pose, you're welcome to invite blocks within the practice. So by inviting your blocks, you're going to take your blocks shoulder distance apart, stacking your hips right over your knees. Going to take your hands onto the blocks first, and then transition coming down onto your forearms. Begin to lower your head, bringing your arms out in front, lowering your shoulders down. You can bring your hands together in prayer. You can take your arms up, taking your arms behind your head. This is going to be a little bit deeper shoulder opener here. Take 2 more breaths. Take 2 more breaths here. And on that exhale, bring your hands back down. Come back up onto the blocks. Rock forward. Lift up through the chest. And push back to a nice neutral tabletop. You can bring your blocks over to the side. Come down onto your side. Come down onto your bottom. Bring your feet around. Now, if you have a block, I would suggest using a foam block and not a cork block if you have it. So take a cork block, take it right underneath of your back, and gently lean back onto your block. Bring it to the center of your body. So readjust if you need to. Relax your head. Bring your hips nice and square. Walk your feet in. Just let your shoulders relax here. This is another heart opener. Allow your shoulders to open up. This posture can aid in just opening up your chest, your shoulders. If you tend to roll your shoulders in as you sit, this is going to immediately open them up. Let your body get nice and soft here. Take 2 more breaths. I want you to begin to lower your feet down into any comfortable, easy pose. Let your hips open. Again, today we focused on the mantra of I am free to be myself. Taking that mantra however you receive it. I want you to begin to bring yourself up, taking your hands right underneath of your hips. Press yourself up onto your forearms and then push yourself up into a comfortable seat. Bringing your hands to heart center. I want you to thank yourself for completing day number 16. We're going to close our eyes, saying the mantra again, out loud or to yourself. I am free to be myself. I wish you a great day, and I can't wait to practice with you tomorrow. Namaste. All right, we just completed one more day. We're getting closer and closer to finishing our 30-day Flow Mantra Challenge. I'm super excited. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your journey. I can't wait to see you on the mat tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day.